And now, before I start, once again, I have to say it is strikingly obvious why Lee fell so enchanted by this beautiful young lady. Can we have one more round of applause for that absolutely stunning bride, Megan Blissett, ladies and gentlemen. You know, Megan, it's the strangest thing. I didn't think you'd go through with this today and actually marry Lee. I'm utterly speechless. Literally, I didn't write a speech. But be that as it may, it is now time for the most uncomfortable and embarrassing 10 minutes of Lee's life. The most uncomfortable and embarrassing 10 minutes of your life comes later on in the honeymoon suite. So, look, listen, okay, apologies, but there will be a person here who will feel apprehensive, nervous, and queasy about what lies ahead now. Don't worry, Megan, I'll feel the same too if I just married Lee. I'll feel the same too. But no, anyway, for those of you who don't know me, apologies, I'm Liam. Me and Lee go back 20 years, 20 plus years. And yeah, we shared a lot growing up as teenagers. We shared a lot. Mainly cider bottles, joints and police cells. But we also shared a love and a passion for the sport of boxing. And yeah, by the way, if there's any insomniacs here or anyone who needs tooth extractions, yeah, talk to Lee for 10 minutes about boxing. Yeah, he'll either bore you to sleep or you want to pull your own teeth out. It's crazy. But no, seriously, yeah. Which brings me on to Simon here. I know him as Bill, but Simon here was a wicked, proper coach, one of the good trainers at Bognor Boxing Club, where Lee and I frequented. And yeah, Simon, he always told me, he's like, oh Liam, I wish you was my son. I wish you was my son. He said, I wish you was my son. See me, right? I was a 10 times more adept and competent boxer than Lee, right? Like 10 times. But yeah, so Simon, sorry, he called me Kid Dynamite. Kid Dynamite, he called me, yeah. I power in both hands, yeah. Power in both hands. He called Lee Kid Candle. One blow and he's out. Oh no, that's right. Lee, see. Yeah, your career was short-lived, wasn't it? Your career was short-lived. He had to give up. He had to give up because of hand trouble. The ref kept stepping on him. But no, listen. And do you know, talented painter. We all know Lee. See, the thing is, yeah, he got loads of money. I mean, look at his surroundings, mate. That's someone with money, isn't it? The thing is, right, we got into a lot of trouble growing up in this X-rated, and to be honest with you, yeah, I'm being real, right? We were the sort of kids that I wouldn't want my kids hanging around with. But no, and that's the truth. So I'm not going to go into the past because it's a bit dark, isn't it? But now, as Lee touched on earlier, he phones me up and we talk about philosophy, poetry, all that poncy stuff we talk about. So I'm going to quote one of my favourite poets, Oscar Wilde, and he said, "Who being loved is poor. Who being loved is poor." I'll tell you one thing, this geezer will never be poor. He's the tightest, stingiest bloke I've ever met in my life. Right, listen to this. I come round this house the other day and I see Luca, his youngest, outside the door. he's putting money in the electric meter. I said, Luca, man, what are you doing? What are you doing? Don't put your money in there. He said, yeah, Dad told me it's a money box. I'm there with Lee the other day. He pulled out a fiver from his pocket. He pulled out a fiver from his pocket, and the Queen on the note shielded her eyes from the light. But nah, listen, I won't go into too many one-liners. All this lot have heard them all before. All Table 5, big up Table 5. They've heard them all before, and I don't want to bore them. We are ruthless and brutal with each other, Lee and I, as best friends are. But to be truthful from the heart, he is one of the nicest men I've ever met in my life. Hard-working, intelligent, confident, strong. The list goes on and on. And it's ironic, really, that you had me as the best man, because I look up to you. I look up to you. And so, be that as it may, it is what it is. Don't stop booing, bro. Don't stop booing. No, but Lee, I was thinking the other day, man, you've always been there. Mate, and for my hardest times, my parents divorced, you was there. Went to prison, you was there. Relationship breakups, financial issues, family bereavements, you was there. And it got me thinking, there's only one thing I can say about you. You're a jinx. You're a jinx! No, listen, sorry. So one more time, ladies and gentlemen. Glasses in the air. Glasses in the air. So one more toast to a very handsome couple indeed. Proud to call them friends of mine. Introducing
Thank you all.
the new Mr. and Mrs. Blissett, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, that dude. That's right. Yeah, cheers, guys.